It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello and welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are at the land of the teepee, Bremen High School, about 152nd and Pulaski Road in lovely Midlothian. Our guest this week, Bremen football coach Dan Stell. The Braves are rocking. They are 6-1 overall, 5-0 in the South Suburban Blue. All they have to do is beat Lamont Friday night, and they have an undefeated conference championship. And that hasn't happened very often around these parts. So we're going to talk to Coach Dan Stell. He'll be our first guest, 5th season, 21-24 overall. And in our second guest, in our second segment, we're going to bring on offensive lineman Mark Barr. So a couple Bremen guests on this week. It's all about the Braves. Before we go to this Beggar's Pizza timeout, folks, spooktacular deal at Beggar's all month. Buy a family pizza, you get a free cheese pizza. That's all good. That's a spooktacular deal at Beggar's Pizza. All right, we're going to a Beggar's timeout. We come back. Bremen coach Dan Stell will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals. To learn about products like Check Free, our super secure service that saves you time and money and makes it easy to pay your bills online, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our guest this week, Bremen football coach Danny Stell. Dan, how's it going?
Doing great. Thanks for
having me,
I
could
Pat.
Call you Dan the Man this year. Dan the Man. 6-1, man, coming off a 35-7 win over Hillcrest, and 6-game winning streak, man. You haven't lost since that season opener against Andrew. Are you surprised at all that you guys were able to go on this 6-game winning streak at all, or what?
I think we've been very, very lucky this year in regards to just having some tremendous athletes that have bought into our program, and having a dynamic staff that's willing to put in the work to get better each week, to analyze areas that we needed to improve in, especially early on with our loss against Andrew. I think the best thing about scheduling a school like Andrew, our weaknesses were exposed.
Yep.
And we learned that if we were going to be competitive in our conference, which was going to be a dogfight week in and week out, we were going to have to, iron out some of those mistakes and, get on our guys to make sure that they became, the squad that we thought that they could be, because we did realize, especially over the summer, that we did have some athletes and we could put something together if we stayed together as a unit, and things have been going fairly well so far.
So what's been the key to this uprising here this year, man?
I think the combination of having, great students, great athletes, and a staff that works well together, that sort of feeds off each other, and having lower level coaches that kind of put forth the blueprint for these guys to be successful, a few years prior to this. I think that kind of laid the groundwork for us to become, the program that we aspired to be when we put this thing together 5-6 years ago, and that was to be a playoff-bound squad year in and year out. And the senior class that we have this year in particular has been A lot of fun to work with. They're a group that's fun to be around, but they know when to get down to business. And for us as a staff, that gave us the opportunity to become a little bit more creative, to really hone in on the things that we want to do our offense to achieve, and defensively utilizing some of our speed. And for the most part, it's been a great combination.
Yeah. And you know, a school the size of Bremen, one of the beautiful things about that is you got a lot of multiple sport athletes on your team, and you know, top in the list is your quarterback Tyler Banovich, an all-area baseball player. Talk about the season he's having.
You know, Tyler's he's a great kid. He's one of those kids. I would love to coach Tyler until you know, he was 30 years old.
Yep.
You know, moving on to doing other great things after high school and college. But Tyler is a very smart, he's a very intelligent football player. He's a great student. He possesses tremendous leadership, and it seems as if Tyler has gotten better every single year. And now as a senior, it's almost as if he's getting better every single game. And watching him develop into the quarterback that he's become, and becoming the captain of our offense and the captain of our squad, and just seeing his confidence develop over time has been a lot of fun to watch. And in our offense, we needed to have a very versatile quarterback that could run, that could throw, that could read defensive schemes, and Tyler's been a lot of fun to work with.
He's the guy.
Yeah, Tyler is the guy.
Now, come on, you're an Andrew grad. That first game of the season, you open up, you get thumped a little bit. So what was the feeling like? I mean, after, you know, the chills of being back on the old alma mater, did that wear off pretty quick or what?
Yeah, I tell you, it really did. I think the nostalgia lasts for about 30 seconds prior to kickoff, and then once the game got rolling, that kind of faded pretty quickly. But, you know, after that loss, again, I think that helped us out as a staff to realize where we needed to focus on and what we needed to improve on, and our kids bounced back. We give them a lot of credit for taking that one on the chin, and we had two options. We could have, you know, dwelled on our mistakes and taken a right-hand turn and kind of felt sorry for ourselves, or we could have buckled down and pulled our bootstraps up. And like I said, behind our senior class, they really took the initiative there, and moving into week 2, we were able to make some strides, and then that got us more prepared, I think, for conference play.
Yeah, but that's what Midlothian kids do. They're tough kids, man. They're blue-collared, and they strap it back on and get back to work, man. And, you know, you're sitting at 5-0 in the South Suburban Blue. You're on top of the heap right now, and one of the reasons you're on top of the heap is you knocked off arch rival Oak Forest a couple weeks ago, 19-12, and you've had some struggles with them. You know, the turn of the century has been a little tough in this Braves-Bengal matchup, but there's a fine line in telling the kids, hey, enjoy this victory. It hasn't happened too often in the last 10, 13 years. But at the same time, this isn't our season. Don't let this dictate our season. What was the message you told your kids? And obviously they've responded, and you've continued to win.
We've been stressing from day one how you handle success or how you handle pressure. And coming off of that win against Oak Forest, our guys were extremely excited, but at the same time, that wasn't our main goal. That wasn't our number one objective. And our objective from day one has been to win our conference, to qualify for the playoffs. So after Oak Forest, tons of credit to their staff. They do a dynamite job with their guys, and credit to Brian and Jake and his staff, and with them losing their quarterback, I know that was a big hit for them, but just making sure that our guys understood that wasn't the overall objective, to enjoy the loss, or to enjoy the win that night, and then to move on to our next target, which was Hillcrest. And we knew that game was going to be a slugfest. We knew that Hillcrest, that's a big rivalry for us.
District rivalry?
Yeah, definitely. A battle of Pulaski. And we knew that Hillcrest, they bring it every year. They play us very, very tough. And our job as coaches was to make sure that our kids understood that our goal is to make it through our season with a productive
performance
and a solid record to give us a decent seed moving into the playoffs, and not to get too high or too low at any point during the season. So that's kind of what we focused on. Okay.
And I know you got a message this week too. You're going to remind your kids to say, hey, we play Lamont. We got them in the big teepee here. Lamont, you guys are 0-7 against Lamont. They've outscored you 252-32 during that span. So you're going to get the message across, because you win this game, you get conference outright. It's over. You guys win it because you got week 9 as a non-con. So, and you send Lamont packing, that'd be their 5th loss. They're out of the playoffs for the first time in like 10 years. So big game Friday night.
Yeah. We told our kids again today in our meeting that now being in the spot that we're in, we need to make sure that we're able to handle the pressures that may or may not surround us going into a game like we're having against Lamont this week, and to make sure that we're focusing on our job every single day. Nothing's changed. It's a new opponent, a new week, but if we execute, if we game plan, if we put our kids in the right spot to make plays, the win will take care of itself.
All right, and top to bottom in the program. I know this is a great senior class. What do you think? Yeah, you going to be able to sustain this? This is 3 years in a row you're going to qualify for the playoffs. How's it looking for you guys?
We have a dynamite lower level staff. We have Kevin Donegan, who runs our sophomore program, does a great job with implementing our vision and making sure that our kids are successful in the classroom first, and ultimately that will lead them into becoming well-rounded athletes, student athletes. And our freshman squad led by Mike Klein, he does a phenomenal job
Mr.
as well.
Brevin.
Yeah, Mr. Brevin, yeah.
He's Kleiner.
He's a local guy. Yep. And then, in addition to having guys like Brad Johnson and Don Johnson, Brad Esposito, Amir Ross, who was a 2006 grad, who played on our last conference championship team, I think having guys in the building and outside of the building that kind of, work very well with these kids, I think that's helped us gain some success over the last few years, and I don't see why this can't continue.
All right, well, that sounds good, Danny. I appreciate you coming on board again, man. Good luck this week against Lamont, man.
Thanks.
Good luck against them. The TP will be rocking here Friday night, 7 o'clock. And I know that blue-eyed Dago, Johnny D'Ambrosio, will be here somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be here somewhere, man, Johnny D.
He's here every week.
All right, folks, we're going to Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. We return. We're going to have a little Braves offensive lineman. Not too little, though. Mark Barr is going to be our guest. Talk a little bit more Braves football. He's excited. I'm excited. So stay tuned.
Teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bonapit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we're at Bremen High School, home of the Braves, and our next guest, Bremen offensive lineman Mark Barr. Mark, what's happening, my man?
Not much. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for coming on board here. And senior year, had a little bit of adversity. We'll talk about that, though. But, sitting at 6-1, 5-0 overall, does it get much better or what?
No, I mean, you can't draw it up any better than it is right now.
Absolutely. Second week of the season, dislocate your knee. Which knee?
Left kneecap.
Dislocated your kneecap. Had to sit out a few games. What was it like? First of all, the pain. There had to be a ton of pain there, and then rehabbing and getting yourself back for week 5, right? Back for week 5.
Week 5. It's tough, but you got to make sure you remember that you got guys that rely on you. So that's you got to get in that mentality that you're going to keep pushing yourself to get back there on the field with your brothers,
Motivate.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the main things that got me back on the field as fast as I did. Just that motivation that they need me out there, and I need to play with them in order to, finish my senior season out strong.
Yep. And the other motivation, of course, was Oak Forest was on the schedule.
Yeah.
And Bremen Oak Forest, that was some motivation for you, right?
Yeah, that has something to do with it. You got to play Oak Forest every year. It's got to do it.
You got to do it, man. I mean, your senior year, to say, hey, going to win the conference championship here and to beat Oak Forest, you couldn't draw it up any better than that, man.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a dream. It really is. You can't beat this. This is one of the best feelings.
Yep. And then to be able to put the nail in the coffin this week, man, week 8, all you guys got to do is, and you got a little something for Lamont. It's been a long time. Never. That's how long it's been.
Exactly.
Bremen's never beat Lamont. So what do you think you guys need to do this week to get this done?
We've preached it from day one. Coming out in summer, during the summer when we've came out here and had those long practices, we need to execute. We have a game plan that can beat any team that we could possibly face. And as long as we execute that game plan, then I think nobody can stop us.
Yeah. And you got to say, man, you know, not just an excellent football player, you do the job in a classroom as well. 25 on the ACT, man. So where did you get that whole situation that, you know, obviously academics is important, man?
Yeah, academics, you just got to stay on track as much as you can. You can't fall behind in anything. And you got a great coaching staff that really almost shepherds the kids and
pushes you and monitors
exactly.
you guys.
Exactly.
They're on you, right?
Yeah, we do as much as we can as students and as athletes to make those guys proud, so we can bring home some wins to make ourselves proud.
Gotcha. Now you graduated from St. Chris Junior High, played a little bit with Midcrest Panthers growing up, and now coming to Bremen. What's it been like? How much of an impact that going to this school has made on your life?
It's unbelievable. I mean, walking into that locker room freshman year and seeing these guys, and you think, these are just a bunch of raggedy guys that I don't know, and you know, who knows what's going to happen. But you mend with them, you get along with them, then they become your brothers. And that's one of the best things about high school football is you really
family.
Yeah, exactly. It's a family, and you can't beat that with any other sport, in my opinion.
Well, I'm sure your mother has said this to you on occasion. You know how fast time goes, and if you look back, freshman year, can you believe 4 years is in the books, man, and you're a senior right now?
Yes. I can't believe it. They would say, you know, time flies when you're in high school, and it seemed really long freshman year, just piling those books into the backpack and just getting home. But other than that, I mean,
it's gone by quick.
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
Man. But what advice would you give to a freshman, incoming freshman? What advice would you give to them?
Work hard. Definitely work hard and keep pushing, even if you don't think you're going to see the field. Work hard, and you're going to see the field, and you're going to make someone proud.
Yeah, hard work pays off, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure having you on here, Mark.
Thank you
good luck the rest of the season. Oh, it's good to have a posing kid on. You know what I'm saying? Posing. That's tough right there, man. You're right next to Blue Island, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Mark.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to go to an athletics timeout. Now, remember, folks, get out the cell phone. Time for the Standard Bank Textbook Question of the Week. Chance to win a $50 gift card. It will have some Bremen flavor to it. Mark, you're eligible if you can get this correct, all right? When we come back, a lot of fun. Stay tuned.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank Bremen football coach Dan Stell and offensive lineman Mark Barr for being our guest this week. All right, Bremen fans, all fans in general, but in particularly Bremen fans, Standard Bank Textbook Question of the Week. When is the last time Bremen football won a conference championship? All right, text A for 1997, B for 2005, C for 2011. Now, text your answer to 708-365-8501. Again, 708-365-8501. Texter number 4 with the correct response wins a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. And with the holidays approaching, and with Halloween approaching, I get you a lot of candy. $50 get you a lot of candy to shovel out to the trick-or-treaters. All right, Results segment sponsored by Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy. Our good buddy Tom Mulvey, the best in the business. You're rehabbing, you go see Tom at Athletics. All right, game miles at Friday night. Bolingbrook 31, HF 24 in overtime. Quite a game, folks, for the Brook. Quincy Woods, 2-yard touchdown run. Jaden Huff, touchdown runs of 2 and 5 yards. The Brook is 7-0 and 5-0 in the conference. For HF, tough loss. Vashawn Nutt, 6 carries, 63 yards and a TD. Isaac Cotrera, 10 of 20, 143 yards passing and a touchdown. Deontay Harley-Hampton, a 15-yard touchdown run for the Vikings, who fell to 6-1 and 4-1 in the conference. Another great game. Lincoln Way West 43, Lincoln Way North 38 for West. Javier Montalvo, 227 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns. He is on a tear. Justin Keach, 12 of 18, 102 yards passing for West. For North, Julian Hilton, 117 yards rushing, couple scores. Ryan Arthur was 14 of 26 for 244 yards passing. Kyle Ostrowski, 17-yard TD reception. Kyle Ostrowski already committed to, I think, Purdue in baseball. Left-handed pitcher, he's a stud. Providence must-win territory, man. They came through 21-13 win over previously undefeated Fenwick. For Provi, Justin Hunneford hit Austin Garwood on a 43-yard touchdown pass. That was the difference. Dominic Lagone, 23 carries, 138 yards and a TD. Jeff Cesario, 16-yard interception return for a score for the Celtics, who go to Gately Stadium Friday, a game against Mount Carmel. And how about the Stag Chargers? 61-35 winners over Joliet West. For West, Jordan Brown had 105 yards rushing and 3 TDs. For Stag, Adam Pelota, huge day. 259 yards passing, 119 yards rushing, 6 TDs in all. Austin Kelly added 113 yards rushing and 2 TDs. Stag is now 4-3. They go to Sandburg Friday. Sandburg's also 4-3. The winner will get into the playoffs. You get that 5th win, you're going to be in with the schedule those two have. Richards 27, Argo nothing for Richards. Hassan Muhammad Rogers, 9 of 16 passing, 156 yards, 3 scores. Dedrick Shannon Jr., 3 catches, 67 yards and a score. Takari Carpenter, 2 touchdown receptions. And Savone Robinson, 3 sacks for the Bulldogs. For Argo, Jason Noel, 14 of 29, 100 yards. Argo travels to my beloved Eisenhower Friday night. My Cardinals need this win in the worst way. Mount Carmel 55, St. Lawrence nothing for the Caravan. Jimmy Mickens, 8 carries, 193 yards, 3 scores. Justin Pebbles, 100 yards rushing. And Nicholas Giles, 100 yards rushing for the Caravan, who are rolling. All right, the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. Got to give it to Stag QB Adam Pelota. Like I said, 4 touchdowns passing, 2 touchdowns rushing. 61-35 win over Joliet West. We're going to hook Adam up with a nice $25 gift card, compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook. We'll be making the trek to Oak Brook in a couple months and do a nice little Christmas show out at Labriola Bakery Cafe. The Lisa Thomas Salon Team Club Player of the Week. Got to give it to Lincoln East golfer Kelly Sterling. She shot a 69 to lead the Griffins to the Class AA Joliet Township Regional Championship at Inwood Golf Course. 69, not in my dreams will I ever shoot 69. I don't even think I could throw up a 69 from the woman's tees. That's getting it done. So we're going to hook her up with a nice little gift bag, compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon, product, and gift card, and all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to hook up Kelly Sterling. All right, Nabona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, none other than Stag Coach Mike Fahey. You know, got this program back on track, 4-3. All they have to do is beat Sandburg or HF in the final 2 weeks, and they'll be sitting with 5 wins, and they should get in, qualify for the postseason. Hook up with a $25 gift card, compliments of Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights, the best barbecue in the Southland. All right, folks, going to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. We return high and tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria. conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Can you see me out there in television land? It's getting a little dark here in Midlothian. All right, high and tight, folks. You know, watching some college football Saturday. I'm checking out the Purdue game. They got their teeth kicked in, but nonetheless, Bruce Gaston of St. Rita, Evan Panfill of Lincoln Way Central, Michael Rouse of HF, all members of Purdue. That was really cool to watch these guys playing on Saturday. Then I flip over, there's Indiana running back Tevin Coleman, long touchdown run, leaving people in his dust. Awesome. And I mean, that's just two teams. There's so many kids from the Southland. You know, you turn on any game on a Saturday afternoon, college football game, and we got representation. We're being represented. It's a testament to the talent of these kids, the support from their families, and the great coaching they get from the high school coaches and the youth groups too, man. So, all right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week. Have a great week. There's some outstanding games, some playoff implications going on this weekend. Get out to a game. Have a great week.